Hello everyone, in this video we are going to talk about pressure sore. So guys, if you not subscribe my channel yet, so please subscribe my channel and also press the bell icon. So guys, let's start our video. So firstly we talk about what is pressure sore or bed sore. So pressure sore or decubitus ulcer or bed sore is a localized injury to the skin and other underlying tissue, usually over a body prominence as a result of the prolonged unreleased pressure. So it is due to the prolonged unrelieved pressure and effect over the bony prominence. So this is the pressure sore. Second, we discuss the risk factor of the pressure sore. So first one is friction, second shear, then impaired sensory perception, impaired physical immobility, altered level of consciences, fecal and urinary incontinence, malnutrition, dehydration, excessive body heat, advanced age, chronic medical condition like diabetes and the cardiovascular disease. So these are the risk factor of the pressure sore. Next we discuss stages or classification of the bed sore. So staging system for pressure ulcer are based on the depth of the tissue distress. So it is based on the depth of the tissue distress. According to it divided into the 4 stages: first, second, third and fourth. So in the grade first, there is a intact skin with non-blanchable erythema of a localized area, usually over a bony prominence. So as you can see on the diagram, this is a grade 1. So there is a skin get intact. Now the second one is there is a partial thickness loss of the dermis presenting as a shallow open ulcer with a red pink wound bed without slough. So there is a wound is present but there is a slough is not present in it. May also present as an intact open or rupture serum field or serosyngeous filled blister. So this is the second grade of the bed sore. In this there is a partial thickness loss of the dermis. Now the third one is grade third. So in this there is a full thickness tissue loss. Subcutaneous fat may be exposed but bone, tendon or muscle are not. Some slough may be present and may include undermining or tunneling. So this is the grade 3rd in which there is a full thickness tissue loss. In the grade 4 there is a full thickness tissue loss with exposed bone, tendon or muscle. Slough may be present, often including undermining. So in the grade 1 there is a intact skin. In the grade 2 there is a partial thickness loss of the dermis. In the grade 3 there is a full thickness tissue loss with subcutaneous fat exposed but bone, tendon, muscle are not. In the grade 4 there is a full thickness tissue loss with exposed bone, tendon or muscle. So these are the stages of the bed sore. Next we discuss the site of the bed sore presence. So in this there is a shoulder joint, elbow, hip, greater trochanter, lower back buttock, heel, inner side of the knees and back of the head and the ear. These are the common site of the bed sore. Now we discuss the treatment of the bed sore. So first one is changing position often. Carefully follow the schedule for turning and repositioning approximately every 15 minutes if in a wheelchair and at least once every 2 hours when in a bed. If unable to change position on and on, a family member or other caregiver must be able to help. So it is important to changing the position. Second one is using sport surface. These are the special cushion, pad, mattress and bed that relieve the pressure on the exciting sore and help protect vulnerable areas from further breakdown. So the sport surface is essential for the bed sore person. Third one is cleaning. So it is essential to keep wound clean to prevent infection. A stage wound can be gently washed with the water and mild soap. When a wound in A stage, first stage, so it is important wound can be gently washed with the water, but in an open sore should be cleaned with this salt water solution each time the dressing is changed. And the fourth one is controlling incontinence. These are the general treatment. Other treatment that provide to the patient. First one is surgical repair. Second is tissue flap. Third is plastic surgery may be required to replace the tissue. Fourth is other treatment option. Researchers are searching for more effective bed sore treatment. Under investigations are hyperbaric oxygen and the topical use of human growth factor. So these are the treatment of the bed sore. Next we discuss prevention of the bed sore. As we discussed in the treatment, the position changing is essential for the bed sore person. So first prevention is position changing. Second one is skin inspection. Daily skin inspection for pressure sore are an integral part of the prevention. Third one is nutrition. A healthy diet is important in preventing the skin breakdown and in aiding wound healing. Adequate hydration to maintain the skin integrity. It is important to hydration for maintain the skin integrity. Fourth one is lifestyle changes. Quitting smoking. Exercise daily. Daily exercise program because it improves the circulation. Fifth one is use pressure relieving devices such as a air mattress, water mattress. So these are the prevention for the bed sore. So guys, in this video we discuss about pressure sore, bed sore. Hope you like this video. So please like, share, subscribe my channel. Thank you.